In today's video, I want to introduce one of the most accurate indicators on TradingView that shows trends of the market perfectly. To add this amazing indicator to our chart, here we click on indicators and we search RMI Trend Sniper. This one, which is written by someone named TZAC88. Alright, this is the indicator, and as you can see, it's overlaid on the price chart similar to a moving average with these labels that are actually buy-sell signals. This indicator is built based on RSI Relative Strength Index and MFI Money Flow Index, and by combining both of price and volume, it provides a perfect view of momentum strength, and so helping us in identifying trends and potential buy-sell signals in the market. Here in the settings of the indicator, here in the inputs tab, the RMI length is set at 14 by default, which we set it at 21, so our line will be smoother and less reactive to short-term fluctuations. In times that the line is red, it shows that we are in a downtrend, and when the line is blue, it shows that we are in an uptrend. And on the color changing points, we have these labels that can act as buy-sell signals, which I'll explain later how you can use them effectively. As you can see, our indicator is very flexible, and with the change of the settings that we have made, it performs very well during fluctuations. For example, here you can see that we had a very large pullback, or for example here the market went to a trading range, or for example during this flat market, or for example during these large pullbacks, you can see that the indicator is able to maintain its situation and it doesn't generate false signals, and this is happening without sacrificing the reversal point signals. And as you can see, the line changes color just in a good time without being too much late relative to other indicators. For example, if you add other indicators like moving averages, and if you adjust the settings in a way that it becomes less responsive during these large pullbacks, on the other hand, you will experience very late signals on the changing of the direction. But this indicator stays very close to the price action and is flexible and less responsive during large pullbacks or flat markets. For example, let's add another indicator like MACD, this one, moving average convergence divergence, so we can have a comparison between them. One of the settings that is commonly used with MACD for trend identification is giving extreme values to MACD and using its histogram. Here for the fast length, we set it at 100, for the slow length, we set it at 200, and for signal smoothing, we set it at 50. And then here in the style tab, we remove MACD line and signal line because we don't need them for trend identification. Alright, this MACD with this special settings can help us on trend of the market similar to this indicator, and it performs not bad, but the winner is this indicator because with this MACD, we still have false signals or some early signals. For example, here the MACD histogram turned to green, saying that we are in an uptrend now, but it's really early to say that the market turned to an uptrend because when we look at the price action, it's true that the trend line is broken, but still we cannot conclude that we have an uptrend until the price passes this high, and then we can say that we have formation of an uptrend. This can be just a trading range or consolidation period before either continuation of the prior trend or a reversal to an uptrend. So in this situation, our MACD is misleading, but this indicator is maintaining its prior status on this downtrend, which is more logical because if this is a range and the price is consolidating here, we have more probability for the continuation of the prior downtrend. Or if we move back on the chart to show you some more examples, you can see that here during this consolidation period, here you can see that the MACD histogram became slightly red, which in practice could be misleading. For example, if here you have a sell signal based on your trading strategy, or for another example, during this uptrend, you can see that here because of the flat market and then having a deeper pullback, we had our MACD histogram changed into red color, but this indicator maintained its position until here. So you can see that this indicator performs very well on helping us to identify trends and potential changes that are happening in the market. Alright, now you may wonder, is it safe to enter a trade on the point of color changing? Actually, when these buy-sell signals are generated, if you entered based on these signals, as you can see, they could be profitable. For some of them, shorter movements of the price, and for other cases, you may see longer movements of the price after the signal, like here. But it's not always like this, and you can also encounter false signals like this or another one here where the price didn't move considerably after the signals, which besides the signals, having the line in blue color is also misleading in practice when we are identifying trends. So we need one more step to secure ourselves for these misleading signals. If I zoom out and if we look at the general picture of the market, you can clearly see that here the market is in a downtrend and here the market is in an uptrend. So when we are analyzing our chart, we also need to know about the overall trend on the higher time frame, the major trend relative to the time frame that we are trading now. For example, now on this chart we are on 4 hours time frame, so we need to know about the trend on 1-day time frame. One trick that you can use without changing your chart or constantly checking the higher time frame is that for our MACD, here in the settings, here in the inputs tab, we scroll down and we change the time frame to 1 day, and then we go to the style tab, and for the appearance of the histogram we set it on area, so it will be more clear on our chart. This is exactly like having a MACD with these settings on 1-day time frame, so it will help us to know about the overall trend of the market on higher time frame. As you can see, it's perfectly guiding us on this. So your trend analysis should be like this in conjunction with higher time frame, so you can be sure that you are in the direction of the overall trend. You may lose some excellent signals like this, but in the same position you could also open false trades here, here, or here and here. So the best option and the lowest risk strategy would be trend following strategy, where you identify the overall trend and enter only in that direction. For example, here the overall trend is down, so entering short positions like these will be low risk trade entries, or here the overall trend is up, so entering long position is the case. Please pay attention that, for example, when the overall trend is down, the probability of having the market going down is much higher the probability of having the market going up. Yes, it's true that at some point it will happen and we will have a reversal like this, but this is when we have a fundamental change in market expectations, and by the help of reversal trading strategy you may discover these turning points of the market. But as I said, trend following strategy is the lowest risk trading strategy, so if you want to use these buy sell signals, it should be like this in conjunction with the overall trend on higher time frame, so you can be sure that you're entering in the direction of the overall trend. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask and leave a comment for me. I'll answer your questions as soon as possible. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you get the notifications of my new videos. See you guys in next video, and good luck with your trading.